Hi everybody, it is Andrea from Energy Healing by Andrea, and like I said yesterday, I was going to come on today and I was going to teach you guys how to balance your chakras and your meridians and such. So, I use a pendulum, and you don't need to, you can just like sit there in quietness with intention and do this, but I like to use a pendulum just because that's how I've always done it, and you don't need an expensive one. Pendulums usually range between like $15 to $25. I like the ones that are like metal or weighty. This one has a tiger's eye in it. I like that, and it has like some nice little craft work in it. That's why I bought this one. So I'm going to use that one for today, but again, as I said yesterday, like you can get one like this, or you can get one like this, or like this. So it's really up to you and how you feel. If you gotta go to a store and you pick out a pendulum, just like feel it out, see if you like the weight of it, see if you like how it spins and how it goes. So anyways, we are going to use the tiger's eye one today just because I like it. Now, there are different ways to balance your chakras. So I always do it when I'm driving in the car, just because it's easy for me and it's something to do while I'm driving. But you can do it at home. You can do it like in the morning when you get up. You can do it right before bed. And so you can either just ask. So you can name off all of the chakras and you can ask which ones are balanced and which ones are not. You can hold it over, like put your hand on the different parts of your body and it will move a specific way. I'll show you in a second. And then you can always like download some pictures off of the internet or get a book or something. Like there's this picture, because there's like the main ones here, but then you have like the upper ones, and then like this picture, it has all like the in-between ones as well. So if you're going to be more detailed and stuff, you can do something like that. But if you're just, you know, trying to balance the main ones, like your crown, third eye, throat, heart, solar plexus, sacral, root, you can just kind of do those ones very quickly. So I will just do those ones for now, and then I'll maybe show you, although I don't know how to angle it. We'll see. Okay, so if I was, say, putting my hand on my body, then I would just be like, can you guys please show me, talking to your guides, like if my crown is balanced. So whenever it's spinning the way that it's spinning right now, that means that it's fine. And then my third eye, still fine. Do you see how it went the other way? That means my throat is off. Maybe I'll hold it closer. So crown, third eye, throat. There's a hair attached to this. Okay. And then heart, it's fine. Solar plexus, not fine. Sacral, not fine. Root, not fine. And when you're holding your pendulum, you know, I usually kind of put it in my hand like this, and then I hold it like this, and then like these fingers are kind of holding it in here, and you can hold it as long or as short as you feel comfortable with. You kind of get like a feeling of it, so just kind of go with whatever you feel is right for you. Okay, so you can do it that way, or you can just ask and you say, can you please tell me how my crown is, how my third eye, my throat, my heart, my solar plexus, my sacral, and my root. So that's saying that they're all out. And then if you had the paper that you've printed off, you take your thumb and then you kind of, let me see if I can do it here. You would hold it like over, where's my finger? You'd hold it over each one and you would hold your pendulum, and then in your hand it would be moving in the direction of whether it was fine or whether it was not fine. So then at this point, you take your pendulum and you counterclockwise. So I'm holding in my dominant hand. I probably should have said that before, but whatever. So put it in your dominant hand, and then you're going to go counterclockwise, and you're going to just say, can you please release the negative, stuck, painful energy? And you can say any other words: stagnant energy, embedded energy, stuck, blocked energy. Please release everything out of my crown, or sorry, my crown, my throat, my solar plexus, my sacral, and my root, and any other chakras within my body that need negative energy released from them. Please do this now. And then you hold it until it stops moving. And it's moving on its own, it's doing its thing, it's sucking out all the negative energy, it's sending it to the universe, where like away from you. And so this is actually spinning quite big. So obviously I had some stuff that was very out of whack, and I did actually feel it this morning, but I was like, I gotta wait because I said I was making this video. So anyways, I'm just gonna sit here and wait for it to stop. And whenever you're doing this, you could have some nice calming music on. You can, be out in nature, just whatever you feel like that calms you down and kind of puts you in like a good place. I definitely feel like my throat was off though. I could feel it. It's like very thick, and I kept, like when I was talking, choking a little bit. Okay, so see how it stopped? Now we're gonna go clockwise. And we're gonna say I'm gonna add in all beautiful, positive, loving, light energy into my throat, my solar plexus, my sacral, and my root, and any other area within my body that needs positive, beautiful, loving light added to it. You can say peaceful energy, calming energy, whatever you want to say, just adding in all of the positive, beautiful, light energy that needs to be added into your body. And the reason that we need to do this is if we just release the negative stuff out of it and we didn't add the positive stuff, that would leave like a hole, right? Like if you're taking something out of something, you're leaving it empty. We don't want to leave it empty. We want to add in positive energy back into that spot so that no more negative energy can be added into that area. So then I just hold this until it's done. Slowing down. Okay, so now with the meridians, there is like a bunch of meridians, and again with those, you can look them up online again, and you can print out a picture like this one. It's all the meridians. And then this one, same thing, a little bit different, but those are the meridians. Or you could just say upper, middle, and lower, but I like to do like the more detailed list because why not? And just with the chakras as well, I usually try to do the one that has like everything listed because I want myself to be as balanced as I possibly can have myself during the day because I deal with so much energy. So I'm going to do this one with my finger. So I just put my thumb on it and I'm holding it, and then I'm holding this one in my dominant hand, and these ones are all saying that it's fine because it's not going the other way. So I've done the lung, pericardium, heart, colon, triple warmer meridian, intestine meridian, urinary bladder meridian, stomach meridian, liver meridian, spleen meridian. So that one is not in balance. Kidney is not in balance, gallbladder is not in balance. So I'm going to release all the meridians, all the negative stuck energy in my spleen meridian, kidney meridian, and gallbladder meridian, and any other meridians that need negative energy released from it. So even though it's maybe not saying, okay, it's completely bad, there still may be some negative energy in those areas, and why not just get rid of it while we're doing this? So that's why I would say, and any other area that needs negative energy released out of it. Now sit there. Wait, now this takes time. And like some people are like, I don't want to take the time to do it. Well, if you want yourself to feel good all day, then you kind of got to put the work in. Now, I do offer the services that I can do it for you. So I can either do it daily, or I can do it like a couple times a week, or I can do it weekly. And there are different rates for that. And, I'm happy to do that for you. It is good if you can do it by yourself, because then you're taking like control of your own healing and taking that time and having those moments for yourself where you are, helping you. So now we're going to go the other way. Clockwise, adding positive, loving, beautiful, light energy into my spleen meridian, my kidney meridian, and my gallbladder meridian, and any other meridians within my body that need positive, loving, beautiful light added into it. Please add it now. And you just have to remember, like, the guides are here and they're always helping you, and you're just asking them to do it for you. And then you always have to make sure that whenever you ask them to do anything for you, that you have to thank them at the end. Okay, so I've done that. And there are a few other things that I check during the, like for myself, but that kind of gets a little bit more advanced. So this is like the general basic things that I do every single day. So then at the end, I just say, and I'm going clockwise, I ground this energy work in the loving arms of Mother Earth for all that is permanent and sustainable, for the highest good and best interest of myself, and for the harm of no one or anything. And again, I wait till it stops. And I'm like not a patient person. This took me a long time to be like, okay, I have to sit here and wait. It's not even that long, but to get used to doing that thing. It's a part of self-care, and it's something like washing your face. It's like the exact same thing, except you're doing this for yourself. And then I just say, thank you for the amazing healing energies provided today for this healing session. So again, thanking those guides for being there for you and helping you and doing the things. And so that is what I do every single day in the morning and at night. And if I do it, it depends what I'm doing. If I'm around people, if I go to restaurants, if I go shopping, then I have to balance my stuff more, or like more stuff is going to be out of whack just because I'm an empath and I get really affected by being outside with other people. If I'm doing healing sessions, obviously more stuff's going to get out of whack for me. So I just kind of base it on my day and how I'm feeling. And if I'm feeling off, I always have one in the car. So I have one in the car, I have ones at home, and I always check it when like I'm not feeling right. I'm just like, let's get this like done now, because I don't want it to like get worse than it has to be and build up in a negative state instead of being in a positive. So anyways, that is the lesson for the chakras and the meridians today, and I hope you guys liked it and are gonna maybe try it. And again, if you do not have a pendulum, you could always use something else. Like you could use like a necklace that has the thing on it. You could use, I've used keys for myself if it has like a dangly bit on it. And then in general, if you just sit and you're like in a silent space or with nature or wherever, and you're like, and you have the intention behind it where you're releasing it, you can do that. Now, if you're not, and I should have said this earlier, but if you're not at the point where you can check these things, you could just say all of them. And like, just say the basic ones for the beginning, and you can just say, please release any negative stuck energy out of my crown, third eye, throat, upper heart, lower heart, solar plexus, sacral, root, and any other chakras that need negative stuff released, and then add positive stuff in. With the meridians, you could say all of my meridians and then add positive stuff in, so that it's like, if you can't figure out, and if you're not used to holding the pendulum and you're not used to connecting and feeling like how it feels with like yes and no, then you can at least do like a general removal and a general addition of that stuff. So that's it. I hope it helped you guys, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.